Picture this. Arjuna, the greatest warrior of his time, stands on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. His bow slips, his mind wavers. Before him lies a question that every leader faces sooner or later. Is ethics an absolute rule or a responsibility shaped by contexts? Arjuna's hesitation at Kurukshetra is not weakness, it is the ethical reasoning in action. Torn between Ahimsa as an absolute value and Dharma as a contextual obligation, he confronts the same questions leaders face today. Should ethics be universal or situational? The Asian dilemma gives us a powerful lens to understand modern ethical theories such as absolutism and relativism. This example comes from the ancient Indian epic, the Mahabharata. It is not simply a story, it is also a guide to living an ethical life. Next comes the modern ethical theories through Indian knowledge systems. Ethical absolutism says moral truths are fixed, lying is always wrong, justice is always right. In Indian knowledge systems, values like truth and non-violence are timeless absolutes. They are not negotiable, they anchor morality across ages. Similarly, ethical relativism says morality depends on culture, society, and situation. In IKS, Indian knowledge systems, this is seen in Dharma, right is duty. Dharma changes with role, time, and place. A king's Dharma is different from a teacher's Dharma. What is right for one may not be the right for another. Indian knowledge systems don't see absolutism and relativism as opposites. They integrate both. Absolutes like Satya and Ahimsa, such that truth and non-violence guide the compass. Dharma applies them in contexts. This balance makes ethics both principled and practical. For example, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna, do your duty as a warrior but act without attachment. In Indian philosophy, Viveka says that discretion is the power to discriminate between truth and illusion, right and wrong, real and unreal. It is not rigid like absolutism, it is not fluid like relativism, it is a compass, and it is deeply tied to dharma, righteous duty. Dharma is not a fixed rule book, it is a living principle applied through Viveka, such that discretion. Now let's bring this into the modern world. Imagine a leader facing market panic. The media screams, recession, layoffs, crisis. An absolute leader might react instantly, cut costs, fire staff. Relatives might wait and see, unsure what's right. But a wise leader applies viveka, the discretion. He investigates. He asks, what is the source of this noise? Is it real? He balances values, truth, fairness, responsibility with context. That is his ethical leadership. Why does this matter today? In leadership and management, absolutism ensures integrity, truth, fairness, and justice, while relativism allows cultural sensitivity and adaptability. Together, they create holistic leadership. So, Indian knowledge systems remind us that ethics are not just rules, but living principles that balance universality with contexts. So are ethics absolute or relative? The Indian knowledge systems teaches us that they are both timeless truth applied through contextual dharma. Like Arjuna, we all face dilemmas. The answer lies not in choosing one side, but in harmonizing both. If this journey into ethics inspired you, like, share, and subscribe to Manage Logic for more wisdom-driven content and turn theory into real-world understanding. Thank you for listening.